Lord Shanti, good
Om
evening.
Shanti. Good evening.
Welcome.
Om Shanti. Good evening.
Om Shanti, good evening.
Om Shanti. Good evening, everyone.
So today, we thought to explore the subject of slaying the three dragons of fear, doubt, and worry. Slaying the three dragons of fear, doubt, and worry. We call these as dragons. Yeah. So, we say that there are generally 5 vices, right, that are there as negative traits, right, in the soul. And we all know what those 5 vices are, right? We call them ALGAE, ALGAE, which is A for anger, L for lust, G for greed, A for attachment, and E for. And say these are, the sanskars of deep-rooted of body consciousness that are there. Now these don't, generally emerge on their own. There has to be a trigger, for these to emerge. And what is the trigger for these to emerge? So we say the trigger, sometimes we call it Maya. So this is Ravan. The 5 vices are the Ravan, or the gross form of negativity. And then the Maya, we say, is like an illusion that triggers. And these 3, fear, doubt, and worry, in a way trigger the other 5 vices. So let's say anger. I won't just get angry just like that, right? But if I feel threatened, if I'm fearful of something or someone, right? And if that fear prolongs for a long period of time, then I may get angry, right? Similarly, like, attachment may not be just like emerge on its own. But if I worry about someone or something over and over and over again, it can result in an attachment, right? So, sometimes like these seem to be very easy to work with, fear, doubt, and worry. But today we thought, let us try and, kind of explore it deeply to see where they emerge from and what can we do about it, right? Yeah. So we'll take one by one, what is fear, what is doubt, what is worry, and then try to understand how we can, get over it. Is that okay? So let's first look at fear, right? Let's first look at. So we say fear is only false evidence appearing real. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Right. So I have maybe imagined it in my mind. It does not exist, but it feels to be real, appears to be real. Right? Anyone has any fear? We all have fears. What are some of the common examples of fear? Fear of
Losing some dear ones.
Fear of losing a dear one, right?
Fear of unknown.
Fear of the unknown, right? We don't want to get into, an unknown territory. We always want to feel in our comfort zone. Fear of the unknown. What else? Fear of?
Like paper tiger.
Paper tiger, good, right? Fear is like paper tiger, yes. What else are we afraid of in life? Fear of
Losses.
loss, right?
Any loss, loss.
Loss.
नुकसान हो जाए.
I can
Yeah.
lose.
नुकसान उसे डर लगता है.
हाँ,
कुछ नुकसान हो उसका डर.
उसका डर.
भविष्य में क्या होगा?
भविष्य में fear of the future, right?
Okay.
Fear of danger, right? It's a fear of failure, problem, right? Sometimes a fear of heights. There is a word called fear. Shanti, Shanti. And then and when the fear takes a Shanti, takes a large form, or नहीं 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 अच्छा हाँ हाँ yeah, fear of cold. नहीं 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 right, yeah. Yeah, it is scare, it is scare, it is not right. Sometimes we call, in doctors actually they use the word phobia. Sometimes they say, fear of what do you say, like claustrophobia, social phobia. There's so many phobias also, right? And so there are different forms of fear, like when we were growing up, fear of examination, right? Sometimes it's like, we say stage fright, fear of going on the stage.
Fear of Papa.
Huh? Papa.
Papa. Fear of Papa. Joke.
Yeah.
Travel sickness.
Travel, fear of traveling, right? Yeah. So there's so many types of fear. So why is fear bad for us? What is the problem with fear? Why?
Increase blood pressure.
Increase blood pressure. And what else? What is the problem with
Clouds
fear?
your judgment.
Clouds your judgment, right?
Not able to think.
Not able to think in a clear way, right?
A limitation.
Limitation, right? Mhm. Right.
Lost relation.
Relationships. Right. Yeah. There's we say like when the mind is gripped by fear, it's like we feel threatened by everything and everyone, right? If I'm gripped by fear, then no matter whatever is happening, I'll always feel threatened. नहीं, मुझे हमेशा लगेगा कि I am the victim. Someone is trying to do something to me, like the victim. Right?
Even animals behave.
Animals, that's
Like,
right.
if they come with fear, they tighten their muscles.
Right.
When we do that, we tighten our muscles.
Yeah.
We have stress, right?
Right.
That animals also go through the same
Yeah. Correct.
emotion. That's
Yeah. And then what they say is, in this mode of being threatened, what is triggered is, we say, survival instinct. We want to survive. Survival instinct. And so suddenly, then I'm not looking for, making a difference by my presence, or what can I give, what can I contribute in this situation. But suddenly the focus has shifted on, maybe something is wrong happening somewhere, right? And someone is, so I begin to doubt. I begin to doubt. And that, doesn't allow for the soul to express itself in its real way. And that's where a lot of then karmic accounts will also get created, right? So it just binds the soul in this, we say the drama. It doesn't allow the soul to be free, right? Right.
Threatens.
Huh?
That,
Threaten, yeah, threat. They say, whether any situation, it could either, I can see it as a threat or as an opportunity. And so, yeah.
So I'll give you an example. So recently we had the smoking mountains. We were going on track.
Mm,
There were a couple of people in front of us. A bear came. These guys were so still, like they just stopped. They were still, and we were not fearful because they were still.
mm,
And then the bear was like, didn't do anything, and bear was. But I can tell you, like, if we were there, who knows how we would have reacted.
mm,
And if we were reacted badly, the bear would have reacted badly.
mm,
So,
mhm,
so that vibration also
Mm.
conveys to other humans as well as animals.
Animals also, right? Yeah. Mhm. Right. Mhm.
Could we give an example of dinosaurs?
Mm. Yeah. So it's like it's in a way it's like we say fear is a backdrop, and I may not be even aware of it, but it affects my actions and limits me. My actions and limits me.
Which is small.
Makes you small,
Mm.
right? It doesn't allow us to really go beyond.
So where is the origination?
Yeah, right.
No,
And-
where is the origination? Parag?
There is the origination of fear, right? And that's what, if we look at one word that actually is at the root of, all three can be fear, doubt, or worry. And we call it insecurity. If I feel insecure, then my reaction would be of fear or doubt or worry.
Yeah.
So what is your biggest fear? I don't think so, that you're so secure.
No, I would say like there are modes, like when I am feeling secure, right? Then there is no fear. But then when there is insecurity, when I have come into, just rule consciousness, then everything, even a little thing can, just trigger fear. Anything. Yeah. Someone says something or something happens externally. But again, the root is the same, right? And that's why, as children, when the children, are with their parents, like small, then they are completely secure. And so they don't have any fear. And that's why, like, a child is not even afraid of a snake or even a lion. Just play with it, right? A small child doesn't, nothing can keep insecure. And so that's why the child always trusts. It's easy for a child to trust anyone. He doesn't doubt. For the grown-ups, we begin to doubt because of our, conditioning, whatever we have learned in our life, right? And even worry, a child won't worry, but as adults, we would worry, right? And so we say that what would it be like to be so profoundly secure that nothing could threaten me, right? That nothing could threaten me, right? So no one and nothing would threaten me. And that's the state of mind we, experience when we, take the consciousness beyond this physical world, physical dimension, and take it to the spiritual realm. And that's what meditation allows us to experience. But even for 1 minute, if I can taste that experience of being completely secure, right, then nothing would make me, right, feel insecure, even for 1 minute. it then allows me to then build that muscle. Right? And then slowly, so the idea here is to, even for a minute, for me to take the consciousness completely beyond, realizing that I am not this body, I'm not this name, I'm not what meets the eye, I'm not what people think about me, I'm not my past, I'm not my failures, nothing, right? And then I say that I am this eternal being of light that is unconditionally loved by God, and I belong to my home of light. I've come from there as a guest, as an actor, right? So even for a few minutes, that just completely getting absorbed in that experience, it emerges that sense of security within, and then automatically there is no fear then. Mhm.
मतलब ये है कि जब छोटा बच्चा होता है उसको मालूम उसके माँ बाप उसका केयर प्रॉब्लम नहीं आ सकती, कोई अटैक नहीं करता, कोई मार नहीं सकता।
Yeah.
अगर वो हमारी स्टेज बन जाए
Mm.
कि वो हमारी रक्षा कर रहे हैं, वो हमको
हम्म।
संभाल रहा है, कोई हमको नुकसान नहीं पहुंचा सकता, तो कोई डर नहीं लगेगा।
डर नहीं लगे।
डॉक्टर बाबा ने कहा कि आप सर्वशक्तिमान बाप की संतान सदा उससे
हाँ,
करना
right.
नो फियर,
Yeah.
क्योंकि आपने अपना हाथ किसको दिया है,
Yeah.
उसने आपका हाथ पकड़ा है, तो फियर का मतलब ही नहीं है,
Yeah.
क्योंकि आपका कोई काम ना हो, कोई
Yeah.
आपका हानि करे,
Yeah.
हो नहीं सकता।
And that's why, in Hindi, Papa would say, बच्चा बनने से बच जाएंगे. Like if I think I'm a child of God, then I'll be safe from illusion. Right? And that's why Papa always would say that माया तो है पर उससे घबराना नहीं. Like don't be scared or don't be afraid of illusion. Because the moment I am afraid or scared, then that allows the old self to then begin. So if we, kind of take ourselves back in time, whenever we may have reacted to anything or anyone, right? The state of mind would always be of, either of these three.
You would say trust
Mm.
aspect, like
Yeah.
the kid has a lot of
Trust.
in his or her parents.
Mm.
Like I can see probably saying,
Mm.
Daddy, I just want you, don't know what I'll do, but I don't want you. I think that
Right.
trust, we are the
Yeah.
in that point,
Yeah.
supreme.
Mm.
The problem is that trust, we normally don't.
Don't. Correct. We don't have, many a times that trust.
हमने भी फील किया है कि अगर हम राइट पढ़ते हैं और उसके उसके चरणों के नीचे है, मतलब उसका हाथ हमने पकड़ा है,
Mm.
तो सिचुएशन तो आती है, बट वो कहाँ से हमको सेफ निकाल लेते हैं,
Mm. Correct.
परिस्थिति हमारे पर हावी नहीं होती,
Mm.
हम सेफ निकल जाते हैं।
Mm.
So what she's saying is that if we really trust in God, the situation does come, however difficult the situation may be, we
Mm.
get out of that because we trust in that situation.
Mhm. Right.
मैंने उसके साथ नॉलेज जरूरी है, जो बाबा
Yeah.
नॉलेज दे रहे हैं ना, क्योंकि नॉलेज के आधार से ये बाहर निकल सकते हैं।
So you need knowledge to have trust.
नॉलेज जो भी बाबा देते हैं ना, उस नॉलेज के आधार से हम सेफली निकल पाते हैं।
Right. Right.
देखिए भक्ति मार्ग में भी हम उस पर ट्रस्ट करते थे ना, पर फंसते थे।
Mm. Right.
So knowledge is the key to having trust.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Right. And so, this says that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. So fear is like, I've just blown it up myself. It doesn't exist, but I have created it. It's important to realize. कोई भी डर है किसी भी चीज का, तो मैंने ही क्रिएट किया है, वो है नहीं असल में. And that's why, Baba would say it's like Maya is like you said, a paper tiger. It appears to be tiger. Like for example, right now we are sitting. If a tiger enters the room, what we will do?
We'll forget about that.
How about you?
Yeah, we'll try to find a safe place in whatever way we can. But if someone comes with a very big tiger, but it's a soft toy, right? It's a toy tiger, right? Someone comes with it, then what we'll do? So, oh, what a beautiful tiger! Come, let's bring it, right?
But even the same tiger at the middle of night, if you wake up,
Yeah.
We like the toy tiger.
Yeah. So it's like, if we actually, from a space of reality, whatever situations or problems appear like a tiger, they're actually not a tiger. They are like a paper tiger, but we make them appear like real tiger. And that's where, like, when we take our mind to a place of complete security, then we realize nothing has, nothing can influence me. And I'm completely safe. Mm, mm, yeah. Mm. And then we say fear has many faces. Fear comes in the form of, we say, uncertainty, doubt, judgments, not being accepted, not good enough. There's so many ways in which, we will experience it in our day-to-day life. Mm, mhm. And so that's why, when Baba says Maya, ye bhoot ki tarah hai, this is like, it just does not exist. But, so we say hero, we say heroes are never perfect. They are brave, authentic, courageous, and determined. And then I choose to be a hero. Means I'm, fear. So we say a hero will uh, get over or conquer fear, right? So emerging that. So I may not be perfect, but still being heroic means I can emerge, the inner, bravery, you can say, authenticity, courage, and determination. And that emerges when the soul starts to feel, like we say, the company of God, or the company of truth. We say the company of truth, right?
इसलिए बाबा कहते हैं कि बच्चे पवित्रता की राखी बांधो, मैंने प्योर एलिवेटेड थॉट्स always live. So no fear.
No fear, right?
जो प्योर पापा थॉट देते हैं मिली, तो प्योर से चलनी होती है अंदर में, तो आपके फियर के थॉट निकल जाते हैं.
So let's watch a little clip.
Once there was a criminal who had committed a crime. His crime was enough to get him death sentence. He was sent to the king for his punishment. The king looked at him and told him that he had a choices of two punishments. Either he could be hung by a rope, or take what's behind the big, dark, scary, and mysterious iron door. The criminal once looked at the hanging rope, and then at that dreadful-looking iron door. He thought, who knows what looking door. Maybe there is some terrible wild animal behind it which is hungry, or some kind of ruthless killing device, or there is some other horrible killing method. Who knows what's behind that dreadful iron door? Therefore, it is better that I choose to die by hanging. The criminal accepted to die by hanging with a rope. As the noose was being slipped on him, a curiosity arose in his mind. He turned to the king and asked, "Sir, by the way, I am curious to know, what's behind that door?" The king laughed and said, "You know, it is very funny that I offer everyone the same choice, and nearly everyone picks the rope." Listening to this, criminal's curiosity increased and he said, "Sir, please tell me, what's behind the door? I mean, obviously, I won't tell anyone, because I am going to die," he said, pointing to the noose around his neck. The king paused for a moment, then he got serious and answered, "My friend, behind that door it is freedom. If you had selected that door, you would have got freedom. But it seems that most of the people are so afraid of the unknown that they immediately take the rope and choose to die. If we see in our lives, we will find that we miss a lot in life because of fear. Due to fear, we are deprived of getting many things in our life. We live our whole life in fear. The fear of failure. Does not allow us to get something new. The fear of dying does not allow us to live life to its fullest. It is this fear that forces us to always choose the wrong option. So, throw this fear out of your life and bring the virtue of fearlessness into your life. If you want to live your best life, then you must embrace the freedom of picking new choices. Because after all, it is these new choices which can open the door to your ultimate happiness. Therefore, always remember that opening up doors to the unknown is the only way to ensure that you are headed towards new opportunities, freedom, growth, and a greater joy.
Mhm. Yeah, so in fear, we often make the wrong choice. And that's true, right? If we look back in our lives, that's what happens always. If we are afraid, then we'll always we'll make wrong choices. And therefore, fear clouds our decision making. Okay. So, so the first is fear. What is the second? Doubt.
Sir,
Mhm.
और कहते हैं सबके दवा विषम के पास में रहेगी.
Right.
There is no solution.
There's no solution of doubt. Right. It says your faith can move mountains, your doubt can create them. Yeah, fear also. Yes.
A mountain or a
Right.
mountain.
Yeah. So when we say doubt, what is a doubt? What is meant by doubt? कहीं ऐसा ना हो जाए. हाँ, right. What is doubt? What is example? Not trusting, correct? Lack of faith, right? In Hindi, the word could be sanshay, right? And Baba says sanshay buddhi vinashyanti, and nishchay buddhi vijayanti. Means an intellect that has doubt will not succeed.
Yeah, that's sure.
Mhm.
That's sure.
Yeah. Right.
That's
So doubt in what? Doubt in what?
Doubt in future.
Future. Yeah.
Doubt in some situation, doubt in relationships.
Doubt in relationships, right?
But I think
Doubt for your ability.
Yeah.
It is not a relationship.
Mm,
You were expecting it to be,
mm,
what that situation you want it to be,
mm.
that's a doubt.
That's a doubt.
It is not the relationship that you have doubted.
Mm, mm,
Like this person should behave this way. I doubted that he would behave.
mm,
I would get there in 2 hours. I doubted if we drive this way, we get there in 2
mm.
hours. I'm just saying,
Right.
it's the outcome that is
Mm.
creates a fear or
Mm.
that that you're attached to it.
Right. Mhm. Good.
लेकिन डाउट नहीं आए उसके लिए क्या करना है?
Doubt
बाबा
नहीं
ने
है.
कहा कि बड़ा अच्छा कि
Mm,
तुम मेरी याद में रहो, कल भी परसों कहा ना, तुम
Right.
मेरी याद में रहो, 84 के चक्र को
mm.
घुमाते रहो, तो माया से सेव रहोगे.
Right. Right.
To pure elevated thought,
Mm,
Baba gave me to
Right.
channel
Mm,
knowledge
mm. Right.
to save all time.
All time safe. Yeah, we generally say, we say Mr. Doubt and Miss Understanding. Mr. Doubt and Miss Understanding.
Mm.
You got it right? So misunderstanding is misunderstanding and Mr. Doubt,
Oh.
right? So doubt creates misunderstanding.
Mm.
We sometimes don't understand where the person is coming from,
Mm.
right? And we can easily misunderstand their, actions or their intentions.
That's true.
Not
That's
sure,
true.
right? And then that is coming from doubt, right? And also doubt is sometimes self-doubt also. So I doubt my capacity of doing something, right? And so where is doubt coming from? Doubt,
Insecurity.
insecurity, right? Yeah, yeah.
मतलब जो कहा ना कंफ्यूजन या भ्रम आता है,
Ram.
तो कई बार होता है जैसे रिलेशन में है, कहीं भी है, सामने वाले ने हमें कुछ बोला, लेकिन हमने डाउट किया, अभी उसने मेरे लिए ऐसा क्यों बोला ऐसे, पर ये भी तो हो सकता है उसने मेरे हित के लिए ऐसा
हित
बोला।
के लिए ऐसा.
ये भी तो हो सकता है मेरे हित के लिए, जैसे पेरेंट्स बच्चों के लिए डांटते हैं, तो उनके कल्याण के लिए तो नहीं डांटते,
Yeah.
कल्याण के लिए डांटते हैं।
Right.
तो ऐसे हर रिलेशन में कि उसका सामने वाला यही चाहता है ना, ये अच्छा रहे,
Yeah.
तो पर हम डाउट कर लेते हैं और सोचते सोचते
Hmm.
अपनी एनर्जी को लीक कर लेते हैं।
So what she's saying is that
हाँ।
minor relationships.
हाँ,
sometimes
रिलेशन
you have
मतलब
a-
कोई भी रिलेशन है, जैसे हमारे पेरेंट्स से हैं, हमारा सन है, हमारा हस्बैंड है, एनी रिलेशन।
So any relationship
Exactly.
that you have, there's an interaction that's happening and we sometimes doubt what the other person is saying. Maybe that other person is thinking about our good, our well-being, and we doubt that this person is doing this. So there's a doubt that is created in that.
Comes down to that trust.
Yeah, not trusting, right? So it says, says when you doubt your power, you give power to your doubt.
Oh.
When you doubt your power, you give power to your doubt. Sometimes we use this phrase, we say, oh, please give me benefit of the doubt. Isn't it?
Yeah.
We say, or please give someone else benefit of the doubt. And if we see that who do we give benefit of the doubt to? So let's say we have 4, cases here. Your enemy, your political candidate, your friend, your child. Right? So x-axis is closeness and y-axis is benefit of the doubt. So if someone is very close to me, for example, my child, what will be my level of the benefit of doubt? High. And if someone who is...
The younger the kid, the higher.
Right.
That's what Rishi tells me.
Right.
इसमें ऐसा है कि ये क्लोजनेस है, ये डाउट है। तो अगर चाइल्ड है तो क्लोजनेस ज्यादा है, बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट भी ज्यादा दे रहे हो उसको। एनिमी है, कोई दुश्मन है, उसको क्लोजनेस तो नहीं है उसके साथ ज्यादा, उसके साथ बेनिफिट ऑफ डाउट भी उसको कम ही देंगे ना, तो वो स्केल बनाते हैं।
Hmm. So benefit of doubt means if someone has made a mistake, I'll feel that, oh, that's fine, they may be having a bad day. Right? नजरअंदाज कर देंगे। तो वही गलती कोई मेरा बच्चा करेगा तो उसको नजरअंदाज कर दें।
You're looking at it from a different angle.
डिफरेंट एंगल। एंड वही गलती कोई और करेगा, मेरा दुश्मन करेगा, तो वो हम अलग तरह से उसको
The
देखेंगे।
same thing goes to like a very good friend or whatever. They say something, they tell you, you say, ah, this guy is really thinking.
Right.
Somebody else may say the same thing.
Right. And that's where, you know, the vision of soul consciousness comes in. Because when we develop that vision, that everyone, every soul, we are all spiritual friends, we are all spiritual brothers, then what happens to the benefit of doubt? It increases, right? Then we can easily give them benefit of doubt. Right? But so that's where soul consciousness helps us to get over, you know, doubting others. Right? Right.
अगर डाउट आएगा तो और ज्यादा प्रोटेक्शन देने की कोशिश करेंगे।
हाँ, right.
बच्चे के लिए आएगा और प्रोटेक्शन देने के लिए।
Right.
इसलिए बाबा कहते सबको अपना ही समझो तो सबको दो।
Yeah.
So what she's saying is that in a spiritual family, if somebody is having doubt, then you will probably try to protect them. And Baba is saying that in one spiritual family, you try to protect that doubt. That is the overall the benefit of doubt is
Mhm. So how doubt can cripple the mind, we'll watch a little clip. How doubt can cripple the mind. It's like a self-doubt.
A gentleman was walking through an elephant camp, and he spotted that the elephants weren't being kept in cages or held by the use of chains. All that was holding them back from escaping the camp was a little piece of rope tied to at least one of their legs. As the man gazed upon the elephants, he was completely confused on why the elephants didn't just use their strength to interrupt the rope and escape the camp. They might easily have done so, but instead, they didn't attempt to in the least. The man was curious and eager to know the solution. He asked a trainer nearby why the elephants were just standing there and never tried to escape. The trainer replied, "When they're very young and far smaller, we use an equivalent size rope to tie them. And at that age, it's enough to carry them. As they get older, they're conditioned to believe they can't break free. They believe the rope can still hold them, so that they never attempt to break away. The only reason that the elephants weren't breaking free and escaping from the camp was that, over time, they adopted the belief that it just wasn't possible." Moral of the story: no matter how much the world tries to hold you back, Always continue, with the assumption that, what you would like to achieve is possible. Believing you will become successful, is that the most vital step in actually achieving it? Thank you for watching. Subscribe our channel for more inspiring videos.
They just believe that they cannot break free from the rope, and they
That is
didn't
the
even
same
try.
thing, right?
Mm.
Animals,
Yeah.
if they are brought up in not the wild animals,
Mm.
not brought up in a wild environment, when they're released in the wild,
Mm.
let's say a tiger or a lion, they do not believe that they can go
Mm.
hunt and get the food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
They do not believe they can.
They
they're
can.
like,
Yeah.
they can fight.
Yeah. Right. And that's why, we said belief, trust, or faith. It's all nischay. So they say this is it's a nice quote. They say, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. Right? And that's what I feel even in meditation. Sometimes we can program our mind in such a way, and so it's very difficult. I cannot do it, or I cannot experience it. Right? And then when I believe, then, oh, I have attachment, so I cannot do anything about it. Actually, it's very simple, but I make it difficult by doubting, by creating doubt. Again, these are simple things, but if we work on them, they can actually yield, very big changes in our life. Especially this spiritual journey is all about stepping into the unknown, right? When we are on the spiritual journey. Okay.
So the quote you said, while I can, would say that again?
Yeah, it says whether you think you can, whether you think you can't, you are right.
See,
It's a choice you make.
if you
Mm.
say to yourself, I can do it, नहीं होगा, or if you say I can do it, होएगा. Like you have to. Whether you, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah. Right.
Henry Ford.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Great. So we have looked into fear and doubt. What is the third?
Worry.
Worry. Right. So worry is called chinta. Chinta. So what is worry? Worry. Yeah, it says, it's a nice quote. It says, worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. Right? It gives you something to do. So you think you're doing something. Okay, I'm worrying about it, but it gets you nowhere. I keep on worrying, I keep on worrying, I keep on worrying. रॉकिंग चेयर है ना जो
आगे पीछे जाती है, वो जाती भी नहीं।
जाति का ही नहीं है, बस आगे पीछे ही करते रहेंगे. तो वरी भी ऐसे ही है. Right. And what is it that we worry about? Unknown. Yeah, future.
Future.
Yeah, right. It's very interesting. It says people get so in the habit of worry that if you save them from drowning and put them on a bank to dry in the sun with hot chocolate and muffins, they wonder whether they are catching cold. है ना? समझ आया ना ये वाला?
मतलब किसी को डूबने से बचा लेना,
हाँ,
और उसको धूप में खड़ा कर दिया और चॉकलेट पिला रहे हैं, वो कह रहा है, मुझे ठंड लगी.
ठंड लग रही. So he's now worried about cold. He's not grateful that his life is safe.
This is in the habit of worrying.
Yeah, that's समझ में आया? तो बताओ।
ये डूबते से बचा रहा है, बचा के ले आया बाहर, सब सुविधा दे दी, फिर वो लग रहा है कि फिर मत डूब,
फिर मुझे ठंड लग जाएगी।
मतलब मेरे को बचा के दिया।
हाँ।
बचाया क्यों?
डूबने
कुछ स्वार्थ होगा इसमें,
हाँ।
मरने देते मुझे, बचाया तो कुछ स्वार्थ है।
ठंड नहीं लग रही।
ठंड, हाँ। मतलब the mind finds one thing or the other to worry about.
It's unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
But worry the main thing what I've seen is, just give you a personal experience, right? So when I was in the basement, temperature was -15 centigrade outside, but I was gasping for breath.
Mm.
So I was not really feeling cold.
Mm.
My worry was about my breath.
Mm.
But if the breath was not there, then I would have felt cold. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So समझ में आया मुझे बोला?
मेरी टाइम क्या होता है कि कभी या कभी आपको खूब अच्छी अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है ना लाइफ में, आपने जो किया है वो बैक में है, लेकिन फिर डाउट आता है कि भी वो इतना अच्छा क्यों दे रहा है, कहीं कुछ गड़बड़ तो नहीं है।
Now she's saying like if you get something really good without much effort, you sometimes think
नहीं हो
it's
सकता,
really
डाउट
good.
होता है तो कहीं कुछ गड़बड़ तो नहीं, मुझे इतना अच्छा कैसे लग रहा है।
Why is he being so nice?
Says, remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. Okay? Today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. Right? Mhm.
Waste.
Yeah, we waste time in worrying. Right. So there is one thing which is worry, and the other thing is care.
What?
There is one thing which is worry, but the other is care, to care. Now, care is, we say, love-based, and worry is fear-based. है ना? तो किसी के लिए केयर करना तो अच्छी बात है. If I'm caring for someone, that is good. But if I'm worrying for something, so the example is, I care about Jane very much. This means
बड़ा हो सकता है।
हाँ,
PowerPoint mode में बता आपको.
हाँ,
ये अच्छा पॉइंट है।
right. So it says, I care about Jane very much. This means I have strong feelings of love and affection for Jane. On the contrary, I worry about Jane very much. This means I have strong feelings of anxiety for Jane. Perhaps she is sick or going through a difficult time in her life. Right? I care about passing the exam. Passing the exam is important to me, so I care about it. Right? It means I won't waste my time in other things. Now I worry about passing the exam. I am concerned that I may not pass the exam. That's the difference between care and worry. Now, something that is important, it's good to care for it, right? But when I worry about it, that's where, right, the power of the soul will be depleted. And that's why sometimes Baba uses the word, one is chinta, which is worry. The other is chintan. Chintan is reflection. Like, so if I have, so there are two kinds of chintan. One is parchintan, which is thinking about others. One is swachintan, which is thinking about the self. One is paramatam chintan, which is thinking about God. So if I am engaged in swachintan, thinking about the self, the soul, and paramatam chintan, then there will be no chinta. There won't be any worry. But if I am parchintan, if I'm constantly thinking about others or life outside, then it will create chinta. Right. Right. So what am I reflecting on? Also,
When you are selfish
yeah,
and you are, when you are selfless,
yes,
you care.
you care. Good,
Oh.
very nice.
Mm.
Mhm. Very nice. And so maybe we'll leave it here. I think we have looked at it before, but it's in a different little format. It's called the worry tree. Okay, notice when you're getting caught by worries. Okay, so if I'm getting worried, what to do with it? Right? So first is I notice, okay, I'm worried.
ये कुछ बड़ा नहीं हो सकता है, लिखा हुआ दिखने नहीं सकता.
Hmm. बाद में. So notice when you're getting caught by worries. Second step, ask yourself what the worry is really about. किसके बारे में चिंता है? What am I worrying about?
Mhm.
Then the next question I have to ask is, can you do something about it? Can I do something about it? If the answer is no, then let the worry go. Why to worry? I cannot do anything about it. No need to worry. Right? Okay, if the answer is yes, I can do something. Next question, now or later? Can I do something now or later? If the answer is now, then decide on an action and do it. Do something about it. Let the worry go. If the answer is later, and do something about it, yes, later. Decide when to act and schedule it. Let the worry go.
अच्छा पढ़ा जा रहा
Hmm.
पढ़ा जा रहा आपको.
Everyone is 40 plus this way.
बताओ आपको.
ये वैसे तो दिखता है,
Okay.
पर थोड़ा जोर लगाना पड़ता है.
हाँ,
अगर जो बड़ा होने से कीजिए.
Yeah.
हम 40 से ऊपर हैं. 40 से ऊपर हैं.
So in any case, worrying is not an option, or worrying doesn't help. Right? In any case, if I can do something about it or not, worrying makes things worse. Sure. So maybe we'll just end with one slide here. We said fear, doubt, and worry. So we say choose faith over fear, choose worship over worry, choose determination over doubt. Faith over fear, worship over worry. Worship means devotion to God. Right? It's like surrendering to God. And determination over doubt. Om Shanti. Thank you. We'll take a moment to just reflect in silence. Thank you. Just open up for any thoughts. Maybe we'll open up online if anyone wants to share first.
It was a very good class. So I have a quick question. What if somebody is orphan? So now they did not get the mom and like parents' love. So then how can they overcome?
Right. Yeah. I do feel that when the soul starts to feel that connection with the divine, then the first feeling that the soul gets is that, the soul is eternally, like the child of the divine. And then the soul no longer feels alone. The soul feels that, God is there as a companion all the time. And so this feeling will go away, right? And so, and realizing that, there is one parent of the body, of course, they are important and, worthy of love and respect. But then there are another parent for the soul, and that is God, the divine. So the more I, tune into God, then automatically those feelings will go away.
Thank you.
Right. Any other thoughts?
Shanti. Very nice class. I think all three are connected with the insecurity. So if you're insecure, you'll have fear, you'll have worry, you'll have doubts. And to feel secure, you have to be connected with the power. And that will make you secure. And then all your fear, worry, and doubt will go. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other thoughts?
I feel like it's interconnected with each other, you know.
Right. 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 Any other thoughts from here? Any thoughts to share?
Yeah, it was a very relevant topic because in this world with so much suffering all around, we are all plagued with some point, fear and just worry. These are things that we deal with from day to day. So just meditating helps to, cope with your day-to-day challenges. And this was a very, very timely topic and presentation. We all are looking for this.
Well, there is a fear and a worry and a doubt that is coming from a not trusting life. And we are here. We are here. This is we are here. That means we got the gift of life, and we don't realize that we have nothing to worry about it, nothing to be fear, nothing to be afraid, and you trust life. Yeah, because of because we are here, somebody already. So it's just wake up to what life is. I'm the life. And there's a life. I am saying, and I'm just looking at the that's what came to my mind. Thanks.
ओम शांति। आई थिंक ये तुम्हारा जो क्लास है आपका बेटर वर्ल्ड के लिए बहुत जरूरी है। शायद मुझे लगता है गॉड आपसे ये सेवा लेना चाहता है कि आज जो समाज में चल रहा है, फियर चल रहा है, सब वरी हैं और छोटे छोटे बच्चे उससे ज्यादा बरी हो रहे हैं। तो उसके लिए मुझे लगता है कि ये क्लासेस हैं हमारे बेटर वर्ल्ड को करने के लिए सब छोटे छोटे बच्चों तक भी पहुंचना चाहिए, क्योंकि समाज में अभी फियर बहुत बढ़ रहा है। तो हम सभी इसके लिए जिम्मेदार हैं कि कैसे हम ये क्लास हर जगह पहुंचाएं, हर स्कूल में, हर कॉलेज में, क्योंकि छोटे बच्चों से लेके बड़े तक ये समाज में चल रहा है। तो बाबा तो ये दे रहा है ना, तो हम बच्चों का फर्ज है कि कैसे ये छोटे छोटे पॉइंट स्कूलों तक भी पहुंचाएं, ताकि वो जो अभी बिल्ड हो रहे हैं, अभी बिल्ड हो रहे हैं ना बच्चे, तो उन तक ये पहुंचे। क्योंकि हम पढ़ाई तो बहुत ज्यादा देते हैं ब्रेन के लिए, पर ये कहीं ना कहीं मिस हो रहा है। तो ये जब जाएगा तो बेटर वर्ल्ड बनेगा और सुनामी आएगी एक अच्छे बेटर वर्ल्ड के लिए। थैंक यू। बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत वंडरफुल क्लास, बहुत अच्छा।
What she said was that this needs to go in the
yeah.
forming and the building stages of kids growing up, so that they can learn not to be fearful, and that's when the real tsunami of goodness will come around, and this world will be a better place.
Yes. Shanti, very good class and timely class.
हर जगह जाना चाहिए।
And also, one thing, the people who have faith and who are having dedication, perceived trust and determination, they are the successful people in the world. And while on the other category, they are nowhere. They will be sink by their own weight. By weight of fear, weight of worry, weight of doubt. So if you want to fly with wings, you have faith, you have mercy, trust and determination. Thank you, very good class. Thank you.
और ये जो छोटे छोटे उन्होंने एग्जाम्पल लिए हैं ना, वो बहुत अच्छा है बच्चों को देखने के लिए। बच्चे बहुत कुछ सीखेंगे ना।
So I'll go with what you said once. So you said that a child normally trusts that his or her mom would hear them even in a crowd.
Yeah.
Right? They just shout, say mommy or daddy.
Yeah.
It's we don't trust God is there to listen to us, but we don't trust and really call that one. That's what you said once.
Yeah, we're not looking deep.
I plagiarized your thought process.
मतलब कहीं ना कहीं जैसे बच्चों के अंदर फियर है, वरी है, तो गलत वे में चले जाते हैं ना, राइट वे में नहीं जाते। तो राइट वे में हमेशा वो जा पाएंगे अगर ये सब बातें उन बच्चों को पता चलेगी। तो मदर फादर ही दे सकते हैं। अगर एक, इसलिए बाबा कहते हैं अगर एक भी मदर फादर इस पे चले तो वो अपने परिवार को, समाज को, देश को, विदेश को बेटर से बेटर बना पाएगा। और ये उसके गुड कर्मा उसके लिए फिर जमा भी हो रहे हैं। तो अटेंशन गुड कर्मा। वेरी नाइस, बहुत सुंदर क्लास।
Thank you, thank you. Everybody has to follow it and with Swarup.
You can imbibe them.
नहीं, हम लोग तो चलो जो है अब समय हमारे पास जितना भी, लेकिन अब जो आने वाला समय है बच्चों के लिए उनके लिए बहुत जरूरी है, नहीं कंपल्सरी। So
She's
small
saying that
children.
even if one parent was to do it, that'll add good karma to the society, to them, and make sure their kids growing up would be devoid of fear, doubt, and worry.
Yeah, fear, doubt and worry. बहुत सुंदर है ना। Choose faith over fear, worship our worry, determination our doubt. Good. ये लिखना चाहिए घरों के अंदर।
Yeah. No, thank you for your time and presence. Have a nice rest of the evening.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Sarupai. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you, Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, bye.
Thank you. Yeah. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Sarabhai. Om Santi.
Shanti.